after Chester McTrucksweat lost an arm, and you all were able to make a deal with Rin. Hold on, Dustin. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but anyway, I'm going to continue recapping. You all made a deal with Rin that she would get 45 minutes alone with you, and in return, her and the rest of her team would throw this match. You all went out to your booths, and now Nadar and Nacho Man Sandy Ravage are in the Coliseum, in the fighting arena right now. You all have not made a decision, and any decisions you need to make will need to be in-game and in character. And 3, 2, 1, action. Hello, and hail and well met to any listeners who happen to accidentally click this video. This is your lovely DM, Scubias, and we're going to continue on with God Hunter's Tournament of Ascension Part 6. I think this is going to be Part 6. I've just explained the recap to the group, and right now we have Nadar and Nacho Man Sandy Ravage in his green skin tight suit with his rubber tortilla that's surrounding him. And set the scene here for me, Nadar.
I take it we're getting ready to face off. I'm ready to go against him.
Well
Okay.
said.
Nadar.
Woo!
Okay.
Let me explain the rules. I am so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
He's just
I don't really
sending
know what
him
I'm
in
doing.
blindly. He's like,
blind. Okay. So I locked down the rules. In addition to all the rules I explained before, kind of the more simple stuff of nobody's allowed to interfere in this match. You can tag in and out, and all that good stuff. And I'm looking for those rules right now just to re-clarify. You might participate if it's your turn. You can tag in and out, and that creates those turns as well. And you may end the match by either dying or forfeiting and having your forfeit accepted. You may forfeit in the booth, should you wish, as well as you may forfeit in the arena. And, pardon me, you may forfeit in the arena, but if you forfeit in the arena, the opponent must accept that forfeit or they may kill you. Now, to get into the nitty-gritty, so combat is overall going to be mostly the same. It is part 7. I'm sorry, we are on like part 7 or 8. Dustin's right. So we're gonna have a pick 2 system. Normally, you can have a movement and an action, and of course, there's bonus actions and things like that. Bonus actions can only be taken after a round of combat. I just want to go ahead and clarify that. But in this, we're doing a pick 2 system of movement, action, and tag. So you can do these in basically any order. And I want to go ahead and give an example. So say player 1, let's say Nadar wants to move out of the way, move his 30 feet and immediately tag. That brings in, and we'll go over the order here too, because I'm sure you will need a reminder. The order for you all is Nadar, Gendrix, Stan, Jaharis, Koji, and Killian. So make sure you remember your order. I'll try to keep track of it over here myself.
Can you say that one more time?
I think it's
Yeah.
posted in the chat somewhere too.
It should be. But just in case, it's
Yeah.
Nadar, Gendrix, Stan, Jaharis, Koji, and Killian.
Oh, it doesn't.
That is your order. So, for example, in a round of combat, say Nadar, you're in first, you want to just get out immediately. You can move your 30 feet and tag, and that'll bring in Gendrix. And that's his turn. Like, he doesn't get to take an action afterward. That's the whole turn. However, if you wanted to tag immediately, Gendrix could either move himself or perform an action. Now, there's also cool things you guys can do as far as prepping actions. Say you all in the booth want to, since you all know your order, say Gendrix is going to talk to Stan, hey, I'm going to jump really high in the air and then I'm going to tag. And then Stan could have prepared his action beforehand for when he gets tagged in. However, you're still on the pick 2 system, and we'll get into this. It'll make more sense when we play it in game. So though you've just used your 2 moves by jumping in the air, that's your movement, and then your action tagging, or that's your action, and then tagging, that's your second. It does go back to the other player's turn, your opponent's turn. However, Stan, when you're back in, you have advantage on whatever action you may have prepped, whether it be like a downward spike with your, with your mace or whatever. You're gonna get advantage on that because it's been prepped.
I also had a question about it.
Go ahead.
So about the teleporting. So if I teleport and say like, let's say I'm 10 feet away from the enemy. If I teleport someone in, are they going to teleport right where I'm at? Like they go.
Yeah, they're gonna teleport exactly where you're positioned.
Got it. Okay.
Which is why in the last episode you had like where Tim blasted himself with a fireball and then tagged himself in. Gorp came in and maintained that momentum to maximize it. So you can do things like that, but you have to kind of prep them ahead of time.
Got it.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So, do you have to perform an action before you can tag?
No.
Like-
You can tag immediately.
Okay.
You can perform any of these 3 actions in any order you want, but you can only perform 2 for your turn.
So if I were to get tagged in and then it went to my turn, I could immediately tag back out.
You could, theoretically, yes.
Not that I'm going to. Not that I'm going to, but
Wow, bro.
Back in, it's like, but that would be your whole turn, and your whole turn would be tagging twice.
So, dudes, we're fighting then.
I thought
Either
we
way,
weren't.
we have
Well,
to
that's the
fight
thing.
them. But
Regardless, like, hold on. You all are going to talk about this in character because you all never decided.
what just
And so
happened?
anything here on out, like you're gonna communicate it in character.
okay.
Okay.
Now, Nadar, you're in with Nacho Man. Are there any more questions about tagging?
No, makes sense to me.
Think I got it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Otherwise, it's just like general combat.
So is
All
I guess just a brief question, like, so let's say, like you get tagged in, it's pick 2, right? You said it's 2. So if somebody just like Jake said, like let's say Jake just tags himself out immediately at the beginning of his turn, and it was the first like pick thing, would whoever gets tagged in be able to just do whatever they wanted at that point, or would they?
They're still following the pick 2. So
Okay.
he
All right, I'm
picked
with
one
it.
of those picks. Right. So you get 1. You can tag out, you can move, or you can make an action depending on like your
Yep.
position and things like that. Now you still have access to most of your items unless they were confiscated at the the ferryman. But otherwise, any items, familiars, etc., that I did not take are on free.
Shit. I forgot. Excuse me.
Would you forget?
That other, I forgot to write it down. That other magical item I had, which was the thing. Doesn't it turn into something like anything?
Oh
That
yeah,
we're talking about an instrument that can turn into any instrument.
right.
Oh,
so,
instrument
yeah.
turns into. Okay, all right.
As long as it can be held, like needs to be able to be physically held.
Got it.
So you can't turn it into like
Any instrument, you say?
that
I mean,
can be
essentially.
held?
Any instrument that has certain magical properties.
I mean, the only magical properties it maintains is the fact that it can turn into any other instrument.
So it can turn into other magical instruments as well.
No, stop.
All right.
I turned my instrument into an instrument of super plus 3,000
Oh
attack.
no, I was gonna go for a certain instrument.
No,
Can
it
it hey, can it turn into mayonnaise?
No, Jumpy, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
That's a question that still has never been answered.
I think horseradishes though.
No,
Ooh.
Stan, horseradish isn't an instrument either.
Are you
No.
sure mayonnaise isn't an instrument? Because I might try it.
I mean, you
For
can
it.
try it.
I'd like to make a mixed magical instrument turn into mayonnaise check.
I think
Oh
we
my
can just
God.
figure that out in game.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Woo!
So have you Are we fighting? Like, what's going on? He's like whispering this to you.
Who's this?
No, we're taking the
Not
deal.
to-
We're
Oh.
taking the deal.
You're taking the deal? Okay.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
100%.
Are we taking the deal, fella? This is Insider. Hey guys, are we taking are we taking the deal?
What's the deal again?
Yeah.
It's to
45 minutes with the
give
old
up my
lady.
anal virginity.
Yeah,
Well,
I'd say we
Hey,
do it.
she never specified what she's gonna do. Okay.
Yeah,
I've seen
exactly.
it-
She could,
I've seen
she
her
could get us
bedroom.
alone and like try and kill us.
Yeah.
Oh, we know.
Or is it all of us or none of us, or is it just me and Nadar? Nadar and I, excuse me.
Well, that's gonna be up to her.
Oh God.
Well, either way, we have to at least make it. without
Okay,
us.
so back to us. So,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Well, okay. We have to make this convincing. So I might have to rough you up a little bit. You're gonna rough me up, but at the end of the day, I think we're gonna lose. We're gonna forfeit. It's gonna look good. Okay.
Um, uh, okay. What do you? How bad? How bad do you want me to rough you?
I'm super good at like pretending to fight. And he begins to charge at you and like attempts to clothesline you.
Okay.
And so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna perform several performance checks.
Oh,
Literally
sick.
WrestleMania.
Okay,
This is
okay.
literally WrestleMania.
Oh my god.
So here's how this is gonna work. You will have to convince not only the crowd but the voice that this is like legit.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. All right.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
do this. I can do
Time to
this.
shine, baby.
You're still a little muffled, Cole. Again, you went muffled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're going from like clear to muffled. Like,
I'm doing my best. I'm really
There you
sorry.
go. Now you're clear again.
I have to like talk straight in my fucking phone, just like mouth. Like the phone is like in my mouth.
I'm gonna do like frantic Fortnite chat. Just mic is muffled. Mic is muffled.
All right. He charges at you with a clothesline, and here's going to be a performance check. He rolls a 14. I'm going to say that passes. And he's going to just kind of hit you with it.
Okay.
Now, these are going to do like we're going to do like 1d4 damage on every one of these like fake checks.
So am I gonna
This
have
is
to like
amazing.
react?
Yeah, I mean, this is a performance. So like, I mean, you don't have to reacting won't cost a-
I mean, like act it out, like fake it.
Oh yeah, you definitely.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we
once
need
he clotheslines me,
descriptions.
I'm gonna just hit the ground hard. Like,
do you announce the fighters as they come in the ring?
Yeah, sure. This is Nacho Man Sandy Ravage versus Nadar.
I missed the old voice introducing.
Nacho Man Sandy Ravage versus Nadar.
There
The
we go.
bar from the west begin. Nacho Man
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
massive line.
so now is it my move?
Yes, it's now your move. You hit the ground hard, so your movement is half, but you still get like your movement to get up.
Okay.
From-
Oh God,
Sweep the leg.
I'm trying to figure out how to react to this.
Kick his ass, Nadar.
There's no like actual ring. There's like no like ropes to bounce off or anything, so I can't do
No,
it.
no.
Can we request the voice?
I'm gonna run at him.
You have a weapon drawn?
No, nothing
Okay.
drawn. And I'm gonna run at him, Cole, and I'm going to
Okay, so
jump.
you're moving, and then you're running at him with the rest of your movement, and then you're okay. Continue. I just want to make sure.
I was gonna like do like a jump and like flying like to like dive kick at him.
Oh God.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. No, I don't want you to do the announcer only because like I need to make sure that it's kind of goes along a certain way, right? But if you want to make a cameo, like we can fit you in somewhere for sure.
He can be the concessions guy.
Yeah.
Get your
You know what?
fantasy
You can
hot
be like
dogs.
announcer, like I don't know. We can try to do like a JR/King bit,
Maybe
but
if
that
you're
wouldn't
gonna
make.
try it, like talk about it for the next session, so it's not
Yeah,
like
yeah, you got a point.
Yeah. We'll do that for the next fight. Should you all make it through this one?
Since I'm editing stuff out, anyways. You check the chat, Zach. Can I copy and paste the other team's order, and can they do a whisper
I don't.
check to
You
call
cannot
moves?
copy and paste the other team's order because I don't want them to know.
Okay.
And what was the other question?
Can they do a whisper check to call moves and see if others hear them?
You mean as far as like, can they converse in the booth to?
No. Like, so
The
how
fighter.
you know how they call spots in the ring, and like sometimes they'll come up.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that would be like a stealth check of some sort.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
I'm confused.
A sneaky sneak check.
Yeah.
So what happens in wrestling is they talk to each other in the match, be like, "Hey, I'm going to do this. Just react." So if you want to do something like that to like coordinate it to make it look even better, when you do something like that, I'll give you advantage on the actual performance check. But then you have to perform like a stealth check to make sure, which will probably be pretty low because you're whispering anyway. But to like make sure that nobody hears you call this check. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Does that kind of make sense to everyone? I'm sorry.
You can take advantage of. You can do like a risk reward of. You can whisper what you're going to do next to your opponent to get advantage on the move that you're about to do, but you still have to pass a stealth check, even if the stealth check is relatively low. You still have like a chance to fail it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
We'll work it out.
All right.
Okay.
So
17:25, and
3,
I'm
2,
gone.
1. Action. And Nadar, you just drop kicked Nacho Man, and he just flies backward like overly dramatically, jumps like 4 feet in the air, and does a backflip and lands on it back on his feet. And he's just raring to go. He's like, "Is that all you got?"
Like, bring it on.
He draws his whip and he cracks it onto the ground.
What?
Shit.
Oh my
He has a
god.
whip?
What the fuck?
And he's going to whip it at your feet, not trying to hit you. He's going to roll another performance check. Ooh, he only rolled a 7. So he's going to accidentally like whip your leg. And he's going to do 6 damage. As it's-
What? He rolled a
As it-
7.
I know, but that's because that's on his performance check. He didn't mean to hit you.
Oh my god.
I react to it really dramatically.
Ah!
There was like a
My
tiny sliver
leg!
of truth in that.
My
And he-
leg.
Well, yeah, he lost 6 HP.
And he
Damn.
mouths, "Sorry."
Ah. Okay.
And it's back to you, Nadar.
Hold on. Can I? God damn it! I had this looked up for a second. There it is. Sorry. Apologize.
You're good.
Okay, so I was gonna cast this spell, but I'm a little confused in how it works.
What's the spell? And
It's
kinda
called
describe-
Dimension Door, and it's you teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot within range, and its range is 500 feet.
Hmm.
And
It's called Dimension Door.
yeah, Dimension Door. Yep.
Ooh.
Is that gonna take both of his pick points up for like casting the spell and then walking through it?
No,
Hit
I would say
points.
casting the spell and because I assume he can just walk like cast it right in front of himself. I'm not gonna make you use movement for literally like 6 inches of movement that you
Yeah.
would need to do.
Actually, where the fuck?
Yeah, so basically you can teleport yourself to anywhere in this arena or attempt to.
Okay. Cool. I'm actually going to hold on to that spell. I'm sorry, change that.
Okay.
Honestly, not gonna do that. Never mind.
Change that, and I'm going to cast a different spell on him called Hold Person, and it's a 2nd level spell.
Are you still using the spells that like you picked out?
Yes, these are. I all had these. Yep.
You picked some good spells.
Yeah, I looked at them. I researched them. So
Okay,
I'm
so
going,
this just paralyzes him in place as long as he doesn't do a wisdom saving throw. What's your charisma, Nick?
extremely high. Hold on.
Like a 69.
Yeah. My charisma
Hell yeah.
is. Where the fuck did I put it? I wrote it out somewhere. I did. There it is. Got it. It is 17.
17. So he's got to roll like a 15 to pass. And he only rolls. Hold on. No, he only rolls a 13. So you have successfully casted Hold Person, and he is frozen in his place. And he's like, I think this might be selling it like a little too much. I can't move.
So is it still my turn?
It's still your turn. That's your action.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna run up on him and I'm just gonna start slapping him.
What?
Are you doing like the chest chops?
Yeah.
All right, it's gonna do no damage, but you are doing it for effect.
For
and the
what?
crowd goes, well, because you used your action to cast
Yeah.
a spell.
Yeah.
So it's not. This isn't gonna do any
I'm
damage.
chest chopping him right now.
Yeah, and the crowd's going, woo! Every time you stop his chest. and they're just fucking eating it up, and it's back to him, and he can roll another wisdom saving throw. Now that it's his turn. And he doesn't break it, so he is still continued to be frozen in place as you just continue to slap him.
Wait. Can I do another action? I want to do something else.
Well, yeah, it's back to your turn. You can't do anything.
So can he so he's completely paralyzed, right? But is he like frozen in place? Like
Yeah, he is frozen, paralyzed in
but
place.
can I move his body?
Yeah, you can pick him up and stuff.
Okay. I want to get behind him. I want to slither up
Whoa.
and I want to RKO.
All right, I'm going to need you to roll a performance check on this, which is going to be a D20 plus charisma,
A D20 plus okay.
which you said 17, so you're going to get +3 for your charisma. And are you proficient in this performances? You might be.
I am a bard, but I don't know if I am. Where'd my bard proficiencies go? No, I'm not. I am proficient in persuasion though.
No, but this is performance.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I just because we're
So-
all right.
D20 +3.
I got 18.
And 18, that's going to be perfect. So you start creeping around behind them. Oh my god, he's slithering up! Watch out! Watch out! Oh my god! As you RKO him into the ground, and it's gonna do. Actually, roll a D6 for me, straight up, and we're gonna see damage.
Wait, what's up?
You get roll a D6 for me because this is gonna do damage on
Oh,
him.
D6. Okay. Oh
Yep.
god. Which one?
We got to be reacting as a team. We got to hype up our boy.
I always forget which one of D6 is.
It looks like a regular dice.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh wow, really? I only got a 2.
That's okay. You're not trying to actually hurt him.
Maybe I am.
You
Alright.
RKO him straight into the ground. I'm gonna say the shock of this is going to knock him out of his. It's gonna knock him out of his paralyzation, and he's going to get up. Like, what the fuck?
Oh.
And he's going to tag out into, and as he tags out, a massive shape of a man takes his place with a giant broccoli sprout tattooed in the center of his chest, and it's Brock Lesnar.
Oh shit!
Look, I'm really proud of Brock Lesnar. Okay, I really am.
God damn it. I hate that he's
Okay.
a broccoli sprout. Is he
And-
wearing a little like green hat, like with like a wig or something?
No, but he got some really bright like green shorts.
Why did he surrender, dude? Oh my god, he's supposed to surrender.
Let the rest of us, hey, let the rest of us get in there, man.
No, well but one at least he could have.
Brock Lesnar says, "I'm gonna fuck you up,"
Okay.
and he attempts to grab you and
No.
perform one of his specials, the
No.
suplex. City.
No, don't suplex.
So I just need you to like tuck your chin, okay, and it won't hurt as bad.
Does he doesn't know that we're doing the deal, does he?
He does not. Oh shit! You know he doesn't. You're right.
Broccoli.
It's too late. He's already started his suplex
No.
city. So he's going to suplex you, and I need you to perform either whatever you want to. It's either a dexterity or a strength saving throw here.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Dex. So roll a D20, is that it?
Yep, a D20.
17 on the dot.
17. That's gonna save, but here. I'm missing one of my dice. I
Oh
pulled
wait,
it out.
I should have my modifier, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You saved with the 17.
Okay.
Oh, I'm like missing. Oh, there it is. So he does perform one. I'm sorry, this is going to be like such a shoddy fucking episode, like audio wise. He does perform one of his suplexes on you, but it's only going to do half damage here.
Okay.
And it is going to do 5 damage on you as he suplexes you into the ground.
Oh.
Ooh.
And I am just visibly just. It's gonna take me a minute to get up off this one.
And the rest of you,
Get
as
him
you
out of
see
there.
Underdog just get fucking slammed hard into the ground by Brock Lesnar, who gets up and begins to laugh. You all avert your eyes over to the dugout where you see Nacho Man explaining that you all have taken the deal, and Bryn looks over to you,
No.
to Harry,
No.
and gives you a
Get it,
massive
Jays.
Well, hold on. She looks over, but I'm like standing off in the corner, like looking away, like with my hands, my
Stannis.
arms crossed.
He goes,
I can
Stan
just
is gleefully waving over at Ren.
"No, not you, Sonny, the other one." You
How
know
far
who
away
I'm
is their
talking
dugout?
to.
Okay. Oh wait, back to me now.
Yeah, we're back to you.
I'm going to tag in Gendrix.
Woo!
All right. Gendrix is tagged in, and
Kick his
Gendrix,
ass.
you still have one. By the way, Broccoli still does not know that you all have taken the deal. And neither do you, really, Gendrix.
Oh shit.
yeah. Wait,
Yeah, he kind
we
of does.
talked about it in the dugout.
Yeah,
we
we all
did.
know.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
We
yes, we
literally
did.
did.
How'd
We
you?
we,
what?
talk, we
You-
talked about it on the way out to the arena. In the
And
tunnel.
we also just
No,
talked
you
about it.
Yeah,
didn't.
they just talked about it too in this episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say you didn't talk about it in the arena for sure.
No, like on our way out.
I think we were on our way
Yeah.
out last episode. We were deciding, kind of. We
You
never
were
really.
deciding- you never decided.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Gendrix, you know, Broccoli does not.
All right.
I guess we just.
Oh god.
It's your turn, Gendrix.
All right. For my so I get 2. I can make a movement and an attack, right?
No, because you got tagged in. That's one of
Oh,
your
shit,
weapons
right.
with one. You've
All
got.
right. I'm just knocking an arrow.
Dog, you can shoot it.
You would actually knock the arrow.
Wait, what?
You can do more than you can like shoot the arrow.
No, I'm shooting the arrow. I'm shooting
At what?
at his broccoli tattoo.
No, you're gonna kill him.
Oh no!
You're gonna kill him.
All right, fire it.
I'm firing. All right. 16.
16. Is that with bonuses?
Yes.
All right, that's gonna hit. You knock an arrow and it flies, and it hits broccoli right. And he is wearing a. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned. Around his broccoli tattoo, he does have chest plate armor, but it's got like a hole in the center of it, like when an iPhone case has a hole in the back of it, just to show off his broccoli mark.
Was he born with it?
No, he's got armor on, but the broccoli sprout is a tattoo.
No, I was asking if he was born with the tattoo, like some sort of anomaly.
It's like a birth. How about it be a birthmark? It just kind of looks like some broccoli. Like it just kind of does.
But he got his birthmark tattooed to look exactly like
Cole
broccoli.
is so muffled.
Yeah, no, I can barely make you out, Cole.
I can barely tell.
I don't know what to do, man. We might have to
Wait.
postpone this,
Wait,
unfortunately.
hold on. Are you using an external microphone?
No, I'm not.
He doesn't
I'm
have
using
one.
I don't have one. Like,
It's
Dude,
kind of tough to hear.
What are you
you.
using?
Are you using your phone right now? Just try your phone mic, bro.
Yeah, use your phone mic.
I am.
Put us
That's
on
what
speaker.
he is using.
It's what he's using.
I'm
Oh,
using
shit.
that right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It sounded fine last time, though.
Well, he didn't. He was
He-
using.
he's using. Yeah,
I
Oh.
lent him a set last time.
No.
Fuck.
yeah. It's tough,
you
man. 'Cause
could
sometimes
try-
you're clear, and then a lot of the other times it's really hard to tell what you're saying.
Zach, do you want to bounce down here and grab a headset from me?
No, I've already been drinking.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Damn. Fuck.
I want to keep going, honestly. Maybe we just have one episode with just shitty audio quality and just Zach has to repeat himself.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
We haven't
I'm
gained
in-
a fan
I'm in it.
base yet. I'm into it.
I'll do it. Yeah.
What's that?
Okay. Oh, this is
Oh,
gonna
no.
be janky as hell. Okay. Ooh, that might be rough audio-wise.
their audio.
Hey, he won't be able to hear us.
I mean, everybody wants to keep going, so I guess we could. But it's up to you how you're feeling about it, Cole. I mean, I don't know if you want to be clear.
I'm looking for literally like anything else I can
You
use.
can try
like,
turning up the that the
I've done that,
slider.
dude.
So you can't
I've
plug
done
in
it,
your PS4. You don't have a jack in your phone. Like
No, it's not a jack. It's a wireless headset.
Well, brother, you said you live behind a Walgreens, right?
I don't want to go spend like $15 on this shirt.
yeah, I wouldn't want to. either.
No, it's not Bluetooth either.
It's like a PS4 only
tried it.
Bluetooth thing.
I've tried it. It doesn't work.
Shit.
Damn.
Damn, dude.
Like I said, I'm looking around. We're gonna edit all this shit out, please. But I'm looking for like fucking anything.
What if you just screamed?
What's that?
It just you muffle. It's even his screams were.
I know. No, it's true. From what I've heard, it's true.
They're pretty bad. Is this? Hold on. Does it seem to get worse like the louder I get? Like maybe if I talk like this, does this seem
No,
very like?
you just kind of go back and forth.
You're
Yeah,
perfect
just
right. Hold up.
More
Get
like
a little bit-
positioning or something.
Get a little
Maybe
louder.
positioning.
Get a little.
I know I'm getting loud. Like I'm going back and forth.
Cole, I think it's
Oh,
positioning.
there it is, right there. Whatever position you were just in at the end of that.
Yeah, let me just stand in this exact position here.
He doesn't have that much stamina.
Damn.
I have plenty of stamina. You can ask anybody I've been with,
Oh.
like Jake.
Subpar at best.
Ian, do you? The thing is, like, are you gonna want to like keep repeating yourself? Like,
No, I don't mind. Like I don't mind. It's more so I'm worried about the audio quality for any listeners, which kind of sucks. But maybe this one episode won't be too bad.
I mean, realistically, we don't have a crazy following, so I mean, Just apologize and recap it in
I
the
don't
next
have
episode.
any.
We have one. We got our listener.
Who disliked our video for no reason, apparently.
No.
Wait,
We'll
where's
just
she
count that
from?
as one wayward person that just found our videos and didn't like
Somebody,
'em.
somebody's wife divorced them on the same day their house caught on fire, and then their mom also died, and
What
then
the
they
fuck
were
is
so,
happening?
they were so
Hey.
upset and distraught that they disliked the video. They
Oh,
just saw it and they disliked
Jesus,
it.
I was like-
dude.
I was like, why are we talking about this? We're doing D&D.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
This has
I
gone
don't
off the
even-
rails.
Wait, what's
This
going
has
on?
gone
Okay,
off the
okay.
rails.
Let's
Hold
wrap
on.
it back. Let's wrap it back.
Okay, all right.
For this one episode, if you need me to repeat something, let me know, because I'm like you said, I'm muffling in and out. I know it's annoying. I don't mind repeating it.
What was that?
Okay.
I will order a pair of headphones on Amazon today, and we should be good by next week.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, we are back to Brock Lesnar just took an arrow to the fucking chest. With,
Like right in his chest?
Like right in his chest.
On his
Ginger-
broccoli.
Oh,
On his
Jesus. Fuck.
Fuck you, broccoli.
No!
Oh no, what are you doing?
This is not part of the
Hey,
plan.
Guys,
I
what
hate-
are you doing out there?
I hate broccoli.
Roll a
Stop it!
D6.
I mean, Joey, that shit, tell me.
Fuck! Don't give me away.
He tears the arrow out. I need you to do the damage.
No.
Please roll out, please.
Can it be like he didn't pull the bowstring back all the way?
Hold on, it's a D6 plus proficiency plus
Oh,
dexterity.
jeez.
It's just like one of those arrows with like the little sticky thing on the end. Like it's not even like a dangerous arrow.
It was a regular arrow.
Just so
Yeah, it just sticks to him. He's like, oh.
It's 5.
Which is funny because Toppy knew that he wasn't
He
supposed
literally
to.
knew.
Yep.
And
I
he
hate
fired
broccoli.
right at his chest anyway.
this
His
is
blind hatred for broccoli got
this is
the
the
better of
most
him.
this is the most depth of character I've ever gotten from
Hold
Gendrix so far.
I know.
That he hates broccoli.
I look over to Nadar and I'm like, oh, the one time he actually hit something.
Yeah, I know.
Why, DM? Why?
Fuck you, Harry's. I heard that.
No, you didn't.
Ginger, what's your damage?
Why are you
God.
talking?
5.
5. You do 5 damage to Brock Lesnar
God.
as he is now absolutely furious and he enters a special sort of rage
Oh,
where his whole body begins to
Jesus.
turn a bright beet red. Brock Lesnar is going to charge at you, Gendrix, and he's going to go for a cauldron spear, where it ducks his head and attempt to drive his shoulder into your gut.
Oh.
And he's going to do. What's your AC?
Let me see.
He rolled an 18. Does that hit?
12.
Hit.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's gonna
hit.
hit. And he's going to do 3, 7, 11, 14, it's 20 damage.
Oh my god!
Oh,
God.
owie! It's like half my HP.
As he drives you into the ground and now is positioned on top of you, kind of straddling onto your stomach, like
Ew.
ready to pummel you into the fucking in your face.
Toppy!
It's now your turn.
All right, I got a move, and I got 2. Can I do
Well,
2
he's on top
attacks?
of
or-
you. You can't simply move like
Oh
this.
shit! Oh shit!
Toppy, tap
You know how
in!
you-
Wait, can I
Like,
tap
just like-
out or no?
You can forfeit, or you can tag out, or you can attempt to get him off of you. Like, there's plenty of things you can try
If
to
he
do.
forfeits, do we lose as a team, or he just can't play anymore?
No,
He just-
can't
Oh
play.
god, dude, don't tag in the next person. Don't
What?
do it.
Hell no, no! You can't tell him that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Toppy, you idiot!
Tap me in, Toppy, tap me in!
All right, I'm tapping Stan in.
Oh my god.
Stan, no!
Just before.
Absolute
Stan gets
bastard.
tagged in. Stan, what do you want to do? You have one
Hold
action.
up. So just before Stan gets tagged in, he grabs a fistful of dirt, and he winds
There's no
up
dirt in
to-
the dugout. This
Oh,
is like
fuck!
it's like a stone dugout.
Wait a
Is there
minute.
dirt on the bad
Wait a
boy?
minute. Everyone stop. I see. I asked Stan, "What are you looking for?" You appear to be frantically looking for something.
I need
No, no,
start.
no, too late. Nope.
No,
All
damn
right,
it.
fine.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
Fine.
You got-
It'll make an appearance one way or another.
You got tagged in too quick. Stan, you are now under Brock Lesnar, who is
Oh my
like
god.
straddled you and pretty much
He's a-
taking your entire body.
He's about. Oh wait, so he's. But even with my diminished size, is he now on top of my tiny legs that I can slip out from underneath him because there's a smaller
You
body?
have I'm going to give you the opportunity, and I'm going to give you like a +3 to like a dexterity roll that would allow you to
Yeah.
escape.
All right, Stan's gonna try and just tuck and roll away from him, just like flip his legs up to like roll backwards.
Okay.
And
Like I said,
as
I'll
he-
give you a +3 to this roll.
As he's doing so, I will also want to roll to make an attack and throw sand in his eyes.
You will not be able to do that. That is too much in one action.
Fuck. Okay, One at a
Because
time.
this is your action. Yeah.
one at a time. Here we go. All right, what am I adding to that?
3.
Dexterity.
Yes.
So that's 14.
Also +3, right? For the. Would you
Yes.
give him-
Sorry. So yeah, that's 17.
17. I'm going to say you get out and you're able to roll back. You are back on your feet. Brock Lesnar is on his knees. It is now his turn.
Okay. Oh,
He's going to get up
Tell him.
and he's going to grab you, Stan.
okay.
And a little D20 to see if he's able to grab you here.
Okay.
He rolled a 5, so I'm
That's not
assuming
gonna-
that doesn't hit. So
That's not gonna do it.
he attempts to grab you, but your nimbleness is just too much for him, and he grabs right over your small stature,
Okay.
and he turns to face you, and is readying. You can tell that he's readying another grab. So that is his, I guess, what would be like a bonus action for him, and that's his 2.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. So only because I want to see this through. Is there dirt in the arena?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's made of like
All right.
it's like a sand-colored dirt.
All right. Stan's gonna just fucking kick some dirt in his eyes, like kick it upwards,
Mm-hmm.
and then
That's your
he's
action.
Is that my one action?
That's your one action.
Okay. Right. So,
So
in this
I
game,
need you
are
to
we?
roll
We're
a D20, and we'll just make this like a ranged attack.
okay. That's a 3.
You kick the dirt, and it just like spreads over his like ankles.
Shit.
It's like you tried to kick a sandcastle.
But it did 3 damage. You gotta respect.
No, it doesn't do.
No,
3
it
damage.
doesn't do
Doesn't do
Oh
damage.
shit! Oh,
That
that's
was-
right.
You
Yeah.
that
roll
Oh.
3 on
my
the
action.
attack roll. So that's your action.
Oh god damn it.
Meanwhile, in the dugout, I'm giving Gendrix the stink eye.
Can someone tell him the plan? Can someone when next tagged in to like?
Stan's
No,
gonna
no, no,
tag
no,
out.
no. You
No,
can't. You gotta
I'm
think out
talking to
loud.
the people in the dugout.
Okay, okay.
Can Stan tag out even though it's not his turn?
No, it is your turn still. You only did one move, so your second part can be a tag.
Someone did their job. We wouldn't be in this situation.
Is there food in the dugout?
Knowing that I'm up next, I'm gonna ready my shield up to block whatever's about to happen to me. I think I'm next, right? Am I next?
Yeah.
Block,
Um,
block,
I'm
block or
next.
pummel. All right. So here's my plan. I'm gonna try
Yeah,
it
you
one
would
more
do that.
time. I'm gonna fucking try it one more time. I committed to get the sand in his eyes.
Well, no, because you can't. Well, no, because
Can I
that was
do
your
it?
action. You can't because that was your action. You can't
Oh.
take 2 actions.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, I'm gonna fucking tag out then.
You tag out. Jaharies is readied with his
Oh.
shield up. Now that's a good thing, Jaharies, because him readying for another grapple was going to allow him to get advantage on this next attack. But because you're ready with your shield, that's going to cancel out, and he's just going to have a regular roll on this grapple.
Okay. And just to clarify, I'm running Captain America style right now with just like my
Yeah.
fist and then the shield.
Oh, you know what? He did answer his. Yeah, whatever. I had a special ability for him when he was angry. He rolls like 20, which I know beats your. It's on a nat 20. It's a dirty 20. And he's gonna start his suplex city on you.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Sounds fun.
So I need you to roll. You get a dexterity or a strength saving throw here. It's your pick. But
do I-
not this one. Only after this one. So he rolls a 7 on the first suplex, so that you're gonna take 7 damage.
Oh Jesus, hold on, let me. Okay.
And now you can roll your dexterity saving throw or strength saving throw. It's your pick.
Well, not. I don't. Neither of them are my saving throws.
Well, you can pick one that you can have better on. So
Oh.
what's higher? Strength or dex?
You said the multiplier there or whatever.
Yeah, which is higher.
Okay, well strength.
So you'd want a strength saving throw more than
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah. So
And so
after that, it'll be a 17. After
it's
adding
17. Okay, you pass, and you're gonna take 5 damage on the second suplex, but you're able to break out.
Okay.
Is someone gonna try and talk to this guy?
Yes, I am. As a matter of fact.
Okay, all right, sorry.
And he gets back up and takes a running, a kneeled running position for his next, for his second action here. And it's now your turn, Jaharis.
Okay, I am going. Actually, I'll tell you what. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast a spell.
Ooh.
It's called Command.
Oh.
It says you speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it. So I guess this will just depend on if you think it's harmful. But
Oh God.
it does list some possible commands: approach, drop, flee, grovel, halt, but it's not limited to those. My
Mhm.
command that I was gonna I was gonna command use the word surrender.
Hmm.
Okay.
It doesn't say I have to roll. I don't know exactly how it works. It doesn't say I have to roll for it. Just
Wisdom saving throw, right? What's your wisdom level?
my wisdom is 13.
13. So I have to beat like an 11. But lucky for you, Brock Lesnar's specialty is definitely not wisdom. Unfortunately, he did still roll a 17, and so
Oh,
he passes. So you still have a second action, kind of. It's like that was your main action, but you still have your movement and or attack.
well. Huh. I was really kind of betting on that.
Oh God.
After having tried that, does talking count as any of these actions?
Speaking is free.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, Brock. Well, I shouldn't. Well, I've already committed because I said it out loud. Don't do this, and I'll just like take a couple steps back, readying my shield again.
Unfortunately, the writing your shield's not going to actually do anything for you this time, as he's
Oh,
going to
no.
now charge you. Maybe you should do better at talking to him. He's going to charge at you with attempting another shoulder to the gut with his spiked pauldrons, and he is going to roll. He gets advantage on this. So his first roll was a 2, but his second roll is another dirty 20. And
Why does he get advantage on it? Like, what is
one,
the?
because he's in an enhanced rage because you all laughed at his stupid voice.
Because what?
You all laughed at his stupid voice.
Oh.
Oh.
Shit.
I have it literally written. If opponents laughs at Brock Lesnar's voice, enters an enhanced rage.
Good.
Oh God.
Fuck you, Toppy.
So you do 4, 6, 7, 10, 16 damage as he
Oh.
shoves his shoulder into your gut and makes you fall to the ground. And again, he is on top of you, Jaharis.
Oh my God. He's on top of me in what position? Like, is he?
Like a UFC fighter ready to start punching your face.
But he's not.
As
Restraining my arms.
No, he's not restraining your arms. He's kind of like saddled on your gut.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Since we're very close and on the ground, I'm gonna whisper to him, be like, Brock, listen, we were still figuring stuff out when my friend Toppy came in, and he didn't mean to shoot you, but we took the deal with Ren. I think you should go back and talk to her.
I need two things here.
Okay.
I need first a stealth check
What?
to make sure nobody else
Stealth
hears
check?
this. Yeah.
Okay. So I just roll, and then what do I add to it first?
D20 plus charisma. Oh, no. I'm gonna say this is charisma because you're like whispering.
Okay. That'll be a 17.
17. Okay, you passed the stealth check. Nobody else in the crowd or the voice hears you. Now I need you to roll a persuasion check to see if Brock believes you.
And which one is that? Is that intelligence or something?
Yeah, no, that's D20 plus charisma again.
Oh, okay. This one's only a 14.
14 that's with charisma.
That is with charisma.
I'm gonna give it to you here. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
make it-
god.
Oh my god.
Ah.
I'm gonna give it to you as he seems to kind of relax a little, and he's like, oops. I'm all right. I'm gonna pretend to punch you.
I also really like your voice.
Yeah, I'm really self-conscious about it.
Sorry, I understand. Do what you gotta do.
All right, he's gonna roll. He's gonna roll a performance check here on how well he's going to fake punch you. He rolls an 18, so it's solid. It's solid. He's going to fake punch you really good, and it's gonna look really good. And I just need you to pretend to react.
So how did he punch me? Did he just like come straight down, or was it like a hook, like kind
No,
of from the
it's
side?
like a hook. You know, like UFC fighters do, and they just start like hooking left and right, and he's just
Okay.
gonna go back and forth a couple
I
times.
like dramatically throw my head in the other direction, like as he strikes me.
In the crowd going wild, you hear one man go, "Put him down! Kill him like a dog!"
Is it Chester?
No. Jesus Christ.
Now,
No.
now after that, like from the direction like that my body flew, I'm gonna come back on him and hit him with the elbow to the chin, like the fake elbow to the chin, of course, but still.
Okay, give me another performance check.
All right. Is charisma still? Oh fuck me.
Yeah, it's gonna be charisma.
That's a dirty 20.
It's a dirty 20. That's gonna sell perfectly, and you're gonna strike him with his fake elbow, and he's gonna fall to the ground, and he's gonna put his hands up and go, I give up! I give up!
I raise my fist to the crowd. And I'm like,
The crowd's going nuts. They're fucking hanging up. They're like, "To Hades! To Hades!"
I'm like flexing and shit.
And just like that, we have our first forfeit of the night. Give it up for Hades for the first round. Next up, we're gonna have, who is this going to possibly be? And Brock Lesnar slaps his chest, and in comes the Chocolate Cavalier.
No!
With his beautiful beard and his sexy chocolate skin, he gives a sweet little flex, and he points at you and he says, "I'm taking you down."
Oh no, I hate that,
It's
dude.
now back to your turn, though.
Huh?
It is now back to your turn.
Alright, how close is this man?
He is probably like 10 feet, because of the tag out.
Okay. Alright, well I'm gonna get a little closer to him for my movement. And then I'm gonna attempt to execute sweet chin music on him.
What?
It's a wrestle.
Finishing move. I'm gonna give you
Hey, you son
disadvantage
of a-
on
no!
this. You can't perform because you can't just perform a finisher off the bat. That's not how wrestling works.
Let me roll for it. Let me roll for it.
I am, but you get disadvantage on this roll.
Okay, that's fine.
Give me a roll.
Hold on,
Performance
hold on.
check.
Alright,
2d2.
hold up. Okay, so that first one I rolled an 11, so it's already bad.
Yep.
But the next one was even worse.
Okay, well, either way, you just don't get it.
But wait, I feel like I have an obligation to tell you because I have disadvantage that my second roll was a 1.
Oh, that's not good. Because you rolled a nat 1, you go to perform the sweet chin music. All right.
Which is just a kick, like an upper, like a straight up kick to the chin for the
Yeah,
non-wrestling
exactly.
people.
And you accidentally strike him in the chest, and he catches it.
Oh.
And for a free action, so this doesn't even count for his pick 2, he picks you up.
Oh god!
shit.
Oh
Into a
god!
body slam position.
Wait, what did he? I didn't hear what you said after.
He picks you up into a body slam position.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
God.
I'm
And
like,
the talking 400-pound of frame of a man
I'm like,
says, "Tuck your chin,"
what did he
and
say?
slams you to the ground with his full body weight.
Wait, what did
What
he
did he say?
Tuck your
said-
chin.
Tuck your chin.
I tucked my chin.
And
Oh,
you were,
no.
but right before he does, he goes, 400-pound kiss.
Oh god. Oh god.
And you take 4 damage as he just lands on you with his full body weight.
Oh.
And you are now prone.
Scoob.
What's up?
Yeah, before I don't know when Jaharis is going to tag me in, but I wanted to do something in the dugout before he did, if that's fine.
Yeah, you guys can chime in anytime with the dugout.
Oh, well, I wanted to do an action in the dugout.
Do you want to
Okay,
make
what's it-
Jerry's note of
It's a small. It's not anything big. It's just a small action. I wanted to pop one of my candies before I get tagged in.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Okay,
hell
cool.
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna look up at sexual chocolate, and I'm faking like I just got my shit knocked in, as the crowd believes as I just did, and I'm like, so beautiful, and I tag Koji in.
Yes.
Koji, you are prone, and you
Damn
have
it.
popped new candies.
I
And
need to be standing to do this, but damn it.
so you can use your movement to stand, but that's your movement.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay.
and then you also have the chance to move 15 feet after that, after you've stood.
So does that count as both my actions then?
No, one of your actions was getting tagged in,
Oh, damn it.
but to get up count as your movement, which would take up your other action.
Damn it. Why'd you have to tag me in right there?
Bro, if I didn't tag you in, what I would be able to stand up and then tag you in. You'd have 0 actions. So it'd be the same way either way.
Right. Well, if I was standing up, I would have done something cool, but I'll just wait until my next set of actions. All right, so I'll stand up as my action and kind
You
of move
stand
back
up.
a little bit.
All right. The Choco Cavalier takes a hard flexing position and he yells, "Choco Shell." And all of a sudden, an encasing of chocolate surrounds his body, and now he is an actual chocolate man.
Oh man.
And he looks at you and he gives like one of those like hand gestures that like says, "Come at me."
Okay.
And it is now your turn.
Okay. So can I do an action and then like run at him?
Yeah, because that would be action and then movement. So
Okay. All right. So for my action, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise my arms up to the crowd and tilt my head up to the sky, and I'm gonna let out a plume of fire from my.
Wait, why are your hands straight up in the air? Like
No,
what?
like I'm raising it like kind of like, you know, like they like raise it to the crowd and they're like trying to egg the crowd on.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so your hands are in the air, kind of, and then you breathe fire into there. Are you trying to do like a Triple H kind of thing?
Kinda, yeah. Just like raise it to the like yeah, like I'm here kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna look like kind of straight up and just like blow like a plume of fire into the sky. Not at anybody, just like for show.
Yeah, into the sky. This is your action, but I'm going to give you a performance check. I just want to see how well it goes over with the crowd. Give me a d20.
Okay. Do I get any modifiers on that?
Charisma.
Charisma. Okay. What's my charisma? Okay.
You finally get some charisma rolls in here.
11.
11. The crowd's pretty hyped, like not as hyped as they could be, but they're
Right.
like, "Woo!
All right, cool.
Cool!"
All right, and then I'm gonna go into a dead sprint right at the Chocolate Cavalier.
Okay. He is ready for you. Like, how? I'm assuming you're within distance of him if you're sprinting at him.
Okay.
He is going to run at you and go recent bumps as he attempts to do a quick clothesline on you. Again, this is gonna be like a D20 roll to see. He rolls a nat 1.
Of course, when it's his turn, he rolls a 1.
So because of this, he's gonna run at you, and you're just too nimble, Koji. You duck right under it, and he catches him off guard. And because of this thick, chocolatey like shell, he trips over and lands flat on his back, and it cracks the chocolatey shell and causes it to crumble around him. So now he is
Alright.
prone, and you are standing above him. What's up?
All right, so I'm standing above him, and then I'm gonna look down at him, and then kind of like pan across, looking at the crowd, and be like, "Can you smell what Kobe's cooking?" And then I'm gonna drop the people's elbow on him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. You drop the people's elbow on him. Give me a D6 roll to see how good.
God damn.
Okay.
I love this so much. I'm not even gonna make you fucking roll for it because I just want it to hit.
Damn it, where'd my D6 go? Okay, there it is. All right.
You should do a charisma roll
4.
again to see how over it is.
It was
You
a
said
4.
it was a 4. All right, you land the people's elbow with a hard thud, and I was gonna say Henry, the Chocolate Cavalier, fucking sells it. Like his limbs flail around, and his body falls back on the ground limp, and the crowd just going fucking nuts. Like you see hands on heads. Like,
Yeah.
that was amazing. And Henry lays down and is ready to like get, and it just pretends to be unconscious. So that's gonna bring it back to your turn as he pretends to like slowly like raise himself back up to back up to his feet, pretending to be injured.
Out of character. Jake.
Yeah.
This is a perfect opportunity for the Koji clutch, man.
The
It's
what?
It's a legit move. The Koji clutch. It's a leg headlock.
Oh.
Are you talking about the? Is that related to like the Cobra Clutch?
Yes. The inventor's name is I have it pulled up here. Koji Kanemoto.
Oh.
I think what you're talking about. He locks the legs with his own legs and then grabs the arms and like flings them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Would you like?
All right, I want to do that then.
All right, so you lock. This is going to be like another performance check for you, though.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
Give me a
Okay,
D20.
so
This
D20
is also
plus charisma, right? Charisma.
Charisma, yes.
Okay, D20. Here we go. Oh, damn it. 7.
7. You attempt to lock the Kobe clutch, and you begin to get him up, but you're not able to hold it very long before the weight of this massive chocolatey man is too much for you, and you have to drop it. And you both rise to your feet, and you're able to kind of reset here.
You fucked up. You fucked up. You.
Chants the crowd, and he's gonna roll a stealth check to try to like set up the next move.
Okay.
And he rolls a what would he roll here? It's gonna be a straight up 10, but it's gonna that's gonna pass this like minor stealth check. All right, that was a good move. Now just follow my lead here, okay? And he picks you up and holds you straight over his head.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
And like arms extended, like he's just power lifted you.
Yeah.
And he starts to strut around the ring, strut around the arena as the crowd just goes nuts. And he tosses you up into the air. And I'm going to let you make a dexterity saving throw to decide whether you land flat on your back or land on your feet.
Okay. Well, I should have a pretty good proficiency here because I'm proficient in dexterity plus I got a high modifier.
There you go.
What's
Yeah,
the
baby.
what do you add to the saving throw proficiency?
Yeah.
Plus
+3.
+3. Okay, cool. That'll be a 16.
16. I'm gonna say that's pass. You land flat on your feet and are ready to perform your next move.
Okay. All right. So I have a. All right. I'm gonna. Okay. Let's try this here. Since I am proficient in acrobatics, I am going to again run at him, and I'm going to sort of use him as like a center that I can rotate around and pull like a Rey Mysterio and try and slam him.
Perform a Hurricanrana. Okay, I like it. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
it.
All right, here we go. Does that get Dex modifier too, or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you. I'll let you do a dex modifier for that.
Sick.
I like that you gave me disadvantage for my one finishing move, and this is going on his third.
A Hurricanrana is not a finishing move.
Oh.
That is there's a 14 plus 3 and then plus another 3, so it was a 20.
Or 20. Okay, yeah, you're able to hit this, and you're able to flip Chocolate Cavalier back onto his back, and he after landing, he's like, "I'll give." Sorry, I'll give up. This man, this world's chocolatey man, and he tags himself in, and in comes the bubblegum pop man dressed in a bright pink trench coat.
Oh.
It is,
my
and
God.
he is looking dummy thick, and it is the Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
And bells toll as he enters the arena, and he points at you. And he says, "You're a dead man walking."
Shouldn't he be on his back?
Yes, but he points anyway.
Okay.
He sits up like he normally does in the WWE. He just sits up and points at you.
I love it.
All right, and now he stands, and it is now your turn again, Koji.
All right. So can I say like can I whisper to him and be like, so how do you want to set this up?
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Okay. Does that get dexterity too as well or no?
No. This one is going to be charisma because you're trying to
Charisma.
whisper.
Gotcha. That's gonna be like 22.
22. Okay, you're able to successfully have this conversation. He says, "We need to make this interesting, so I'm going to perform one of my finishing moves."
What is it gonna be called?
I guess you'll find out.
All right, what do you need me to do?
I just need you to take the hit again. Just tuck your chin.
All right, got it.
And he wraps his hand around your throat immediately as this conversation finishes, and you feel
My chin.
and you feel a cold sensation throughout your entire body, and it actually begins to freeze as he lifts you into the air and slams you onto the ground, and you take 2 damage.
Okay.
And I just need you to like sell it.
Ah!
And as you hit the ground, the ice particles shatter around you. And it's just like icy, like dew, it's not like insane.
Yeah.
And he looks to the crowd and he raises his arms and he rolls his eyes back. Exposing.
What was the move called?
Trench coat, right? Actually, I was gonna call it the thick slam, but it was supposed to be set up a different way. But as he turns around, his coat rises, and you're able to see his dummy thick butt. And it's now back to you, Koji.
All right.
You're on the ground. You sold this finisher.
All right. I could tap out, or I could do something really cool,
It's up to
or
you,
really dumb.
I don't know, dude. Killian wants to get in there and mix him up.
All right, hold on. I have a question. This
What's
is
up?
do I have my body pillow with me?
Oh no.
God, I find it hard that you
Yeah.
took this in the battle with you, but I guess you could say it's strapped to your back.
Okay. All right, this is gonna be really stupid. But I rise up and I take the body pillow and I'm gonna charge him with it, and I'm gonna like jump up and like kick it into his face, and he's gonna like fall down.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead and I guess roll a performance check again for me.
All right, let's do it.
Is he allowed to do that many moves? That many actions?
He rose and his action is
Oh,
kicking
yeah.
because he's super far away, so he can just rise up and kick it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh wait, I was thinking more like something else. I was thinking like I run at him and like kind of throw it up and like kick it into his face, you know, like a running
You're not
kick
too
kind of
you're
thing.
not far enough away to do that.
I'm not far enough
You-
away. Okay.
You'd be like a couple feet at most because he slammed you and turned around.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, all right, we'll do that then. I'll kind of like jump and like kick it. All right, cool. 16.
16. You jump up and kick this body pillow into his face, and he catches it like you took a steel chair to the face, and he stumbles back. And he holds your pillow, and he looks at you, and he gestures to his coat and says, "Did you not think that I was not the ultimate weed?" And he tears the body pillow in half
No!
Oh!
No.
I
and
fall to my knees.
throws it to the ground.
I fall to my
You
knees
came
sobbing.
to the wrong graveyard. And he attempts to pick you up again, and I'm gonna give you another performance check here.
Okay.
And it's a 3. And he stumbles right past you as he attempts to grab you, and you're able to just kind of wiggle out of his grasp.
Okay.
It's now back to your turn.
All right. Let's see. What can I do here? Ooh, this would be kind of cool, but I don't think I have enough actions to pull this off. Okay, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take out my thermal gloves, and I'm going to clap them together to create a big steam cloud around me, and then I'm
Okay.
going to tag out.
Ooh, fancy. Okay, I like it. I like it. You tag
Smooth,
in,
man.
And in comes Killian, who is now in this thermo cloud. She has no movement, but the Undertaker is just unsure of what's going on, and he's just stumbling around the steam cloud, trying to find any glance of life that you've left behind. And Killian's going to take advantage of this. And just as the steam cloud begins to dissipate, she's going to take a book from a note from Nadar's book and perform an RKO out of nowhere.
Oh!
Woo!
Can we get a watch out, watch out, watch out?
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! I'm just like, watch out!
You hear the crowd, watch out, watch out, watch out, as she performs just this massive RKO, and the Undertaker just fucking sells like no other. And, I mean, he's just flopping around the ring like a dead fish. He's like, I give up. And is immediately teleported back into the dugout and is replaced by Ren.
Oh. Oh.
And Ren and Killian begin to eye each other down.
In
They
the
kinda-
dugout. I'm praying.
And they begin to circle each other like two feral cats in an alley, ready sizing each other up. And then they lock grapples, and you hear them whispering something back and forth to each other, and you see a slight smile from Killian. And Killian raises Ren into the air, ready to suplex her. And as she
Kill
does,
that bitch.
she tags. And in comes Nadar.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Wait. I'm just like, what? Wait,
So-
Cole, wait. So, wait, Ren was suplexing?
No. Killian was suplexing
Oh,
Rin, so you've now got Rin locked above your head,
Throw me on the
and
bed.
and the shock of I need you to go ahead and roll a strength saving roll, Nadar, as now you're holding the full weight of Rin above you without any notice.
okay. Plus. That would be 16.
A 16. You were barely able to hold on to
Ah!
Rin shoulders above your head, and now she's going. But here we go. Performance check by Rin. It's gonna be a fucking 18 as she wiggles her way out and lands butt first onto your face and begins.
No, Nick, it's more like.
This is a
No.
little tease for later.
Oh.
How do you like that, Johnny?
Oh
And
no.
she gets up. And she gets up and gives you a little wink, and now you're prone on the ground as this ancient dwarven woman is eyeing you down, ready for the next round.
Okay. Wait.
I'm
So.
not gonna go easy on you now.
Oh fuck. So it's my move.
It's your move.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I'm on the ground.
Kill that bitch.
So I'm on the ground right now, prone.
You're on the ground right now, yes.
Oh God, I was not ready for this. Okay, Jesus.
That's what
this
Killian-
is not what I was planning.
I'm big beefing with Killian in the dugout right now because of that.
She's just laughing her ass off right now.
Hello?
I'm here. We're waiting on, and Nadar's probably thinking about what he wants to do.
Deep in thought.
Well, he's against his strongest enemy to date, his worst opponent.
Right? It's like,
One wrong move could seal
Oh,
his
sorry.
fate.
I'm sorry. My bad. I was muted. So she has me pinned right now on the ground.
No. You're not pinned. She stood up. You were just prone on the ground after she like butt wiggled you
Oh, she's just in front of me.
above you, kind of. Yeah, I mean she's off you entirely. She's kind of at your head, standing at your head.
Okay, got it.
If you look hard enough, you could get up or kill.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna say Ren.
are you?
And she's kind of hoping you do.
I'm just like Ren. I think you need an attitude adjustment.
Oh,
Oh.
sweep the
I'm gonna
leg.
rise up
Sweep the leg.
and I'm gonna pick her up and I'm gonna retry this.
All right, give me the performance check. What are you doing though?
The attitude.
Are you
adjustment.
you are doing the attitude
Yes.
adjustment? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me the performance check. And as you pick her up, like,
Okay. I rolled a wait. So is this just a regular D20?
Yep, D20 plus performance.
I don't
Which would
have
be-
that, so I just rolled a 17.
It would be, I'd say it'd be like strength for this one.
Strength? Okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
would make sense. Well, that'd be okay. So I got a 17, so 18.
Okay, that's gonna be good enough. You pick her up and you perform the attitude adjustment, slamming her into the ground. And go ahead and guess roll like a D6 for that as she takes this straight up.
Okay. Are you 1?
You give her 1 damage as she kind of bounces off to the ground and doesn't sell it too much and stands back onto her feet.
Are you kidding me?
And she looks at you and she says, "You better play nice, Shunny.
Oh no.
Or I might have to go all out on you." And she
No,
goes,
you
"Do
want
have
to
any-"
save me for later. You don't want to ruin me.
You know what? It's okay. You're gonna be sore either way.
Ugh, I win.
She's gonna run at you and perform a bitch slap.
Oh fuck.
And she is going to roll a 22, which I know hits. And what this is going to do is it's going to give you -2 on any like D20 rolls for the next turn.
What?
because she just humiliated you with this bitch slap.
Yeah, the sound
Is
has
there
to
a
like
red hand
reverberate
mark?
through the arena. Just
Oh,
Yeah, it just like hold on.
Oh, my ear!
oh,
And it
There,
echoes
there,
through the arena.
there are children and men and women in the arena that's all touched their face. Like,
They went like, ooh.
You got bitch slap. You got.
The crowd, chant the crowd. Nadar, it is now your turn.
okay.
Get out of there!
I like to put my food.
Now, right now, I'm getting up. I'm beat right now. Like I'm just kind of stumbling around. I'm looking weak, but I'm gonna cast spell on her while I'm like kind of selling it a little bit.
Wait, what are you doing?
I want to cast sleep on her.
Oh, okay, so I know how this roll works. So it's what, 66, right?
What do you mean?
You roll 66 and it has to be higher than her health.
No, how sleep works?
Yeah,
I don't remember. I just thought it was a regular spell.
it is. But here we go. Sleep. You roll 5d8, and the total is how many hit points of the creature this spell can affect.
Oh my god, I didn't know it was this complicated.
I'm gonna let you know you're gonna have to roll relatively high to do this.
Oh well, shit then.
Is that even possible?
Yo, no, it's possible. You can also at higher levels get to roll an additional 2d8. So you can use a second level spell slot or higher, and for each spell slot higher, you get an additional 2d8.
So how high? I'm gonna have to roll high?
So I mean, it depends. If you want to use it as a level 1 spell, you have to roll pretty high.
Okay.
But if you want to cast it as like a level 4 spell, can you do level 4 spells yet?
Yeah.
So if you want to cast it as level 4 spell, you get an additional
Are you
like
sure?
6d8. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
No, he can already cast level 4 spells?
Yes, I have 2 4th level spells. Yes.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, he's specifically a spell caster, James, where yours is more of like a hybrid, so that's why.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So if you want to cast it as a 4th level spell, you get 6 additional d8, which makes this a much easier roll. So you roll 11 d8 altogether if you cast it as a 4th level spell.
I roll 11 d8.
Yeah, and that's a total. If it's higher than her health, she's asleep.
Okay. Oh god. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this 11 d8.
Okay, go for it.
Oh god, I should know
Roll
which one the
11
d8
d8
is.
and let me know.
And I have to add these up. You said, is it the diamond? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Or is
it's like the big diamond.
okay. So okay, well I need to. Sorry, I apologize. It's gonna take a minute.
You're good, bro. You're good.
Kill that bitch!
Is it the one with the line? Is it the one with the line under it? That's the 6, or is that the 9?
What, you're rolling
The
D8.
The line
Oh, yeah,
under
I'm
it.
an idiot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Nick, did you just...
It's gonna be
Nick!
really hard on the d8.
Yeah, I know.
No, he was asking if the line under the...
He's not
How?
asking if there's a 9 on a d8.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I know. I realize that now. Just ignore. Okay, so
I'm really uncomfortable with the way that this is playing out. I hate that woman with all of my heart. I'm telling everyone in the dugout this.
You get 45 minutes alone with her, buddy. You took this deal.
Oh, me and Nadar we're gonna discuss
done
a
3
plan.
times so far. I'm moving.
During this, can I just say
Jesus, how
this is
high is
easily
your fucking thing, dude?
this is easily my favorite episode. I'm glad I'm able to play the crowd every once in a while. This is
I'm
easily-
glad you're coming in with the chance.
Yeah, I am.
I know.
Really enjoying this.
I like how she just was unfazed by the attitude adjustment.
That 1 damage.
I'm at 6 right now. Hold on.
She's doing what's called no selling, Jane.
Yeah, I was gonna
Huh?
say, can they do like a blading thing? Like, can they blade if they hit a really nasty hit?
I mean, they have like knives and shit. They could, but yeah, she's doing what's called no selling.
Oh yeah. The fantasy WWE Reddit's gonna go crazy after this.
They're like, that was like a 4-star match at best.
The fantasy
more.
Meltzer got really mad about that.
What are you at right now? You might
85 is my final.
You've got it. As she falls asleep, she goes, "Oh no, I'm feeling sleepy all of a sudden. I hope nobody takes advantage of my unconscious body."
So
Kill that
she's gonna. I hope she'll stand up straight, right? Like she'll just.
No,
be
she just lays down. She falls on the ground and she starts.
That is
falling.
not what I want.
Standing up. What the fuck?
I figured she would just be standing still, like asleep.
What is she, a fucking
straight up?
On like narcolepsy, you know? Like I don't know.
Nick, they don't say standing.
God damn it.
Were you gonna
Can
TKO her?
I pin her?
Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, sure. Pin her. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there.
Shit.
You pin her, and the voice is like, awkward. 1, 3. She's out, I guess. I am uncomfortable.
Okay, good.
So
So are we. So are we.
How many people are out now?
You have 2 left, Nacho Man and Kane.
Okay, good.
Little Candy Cane.
Jesus
Candy
fucking Christ. Alright, get me out of here. I'm tagging out.
You know what? I'm gonna speed this up just a little bit here, especially since everybody's. Doesn't edit this out. But, I'm gonna speed this up just a little bit here. Nacho, you can hear Nacho Man scream from the stands. I forfeit. I'm done. As a hulking mass, Candy Cane with his green and red stripe, or his white and red striped, what it's called, leotard, and his white and red striped imposing mask, standing completely still into the ring. He points at you, Nadar, and then he cuts his across his throat.
Oh fuck.
And it is now back to your turn, Nadar.
So Candy Cane's in the ring.
Candy Cane is in the ring.
Oh fuck. Okay, well I want to whisper to him how he wants to set this up. Like do the check thing.
He shakes his head.
Oh.
What?
You're taking me down.
Oh.
All right. I'm tagging out.
Oh!
Oh my god.
I was
And
about to
Ginger.
say something to Stan, and then he's replaced with Nadar. I'm like, oh!
Well, it's Gendrix actually.
No, it's Gendrix.
Or Gendrix, my bad,
Oh
my bad.
gosh.
This is what you get, Topi.
Topi. Well, just shoot him again.
Yeah, that worked the last time.
You know what? I'm gonna chuck my short sword out.
You
Fuck.
just throw your short sword.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, give me a ranged attack.
All right. $14.
14. That's gonna tie, so I'm gonna say that hits, and you're gonna give me a D10 plus dexterity.
All right. Ooh, 10.
Ooh, a fat 10. You chuck your short sword at him, and it slices through his side and leaving a massive gash. And he winces in pain with makes 0 sound as he raises his head back up to you and gives you a thumbs down. And now it's back to Candy Cane's turn, and he raises his arms into the air, kind of just like beckoning to the spirits around him. And all of a sudden, you start to see several black entities
Huh?
about the size of a tennis ball and floating around him and then he points at you again and begins to move at you. And I need you to actually, you don't get to dodge this at first because you're within range. You immediately take 3 damage as these spirits begin to relentlessly assault you, Gendrix. And he raises his hand at you and preps it for his next attack and is back to you, Gendrix.
All right. I'm tagging out.
Whoa! What?
Gendrix, you are brought in and immediately take 2
Wait.
damage as the spirits begin to bombard you as soon as you come into this.
No, Stan! I was gonna. I was looking through my.
I'm sorry, it's Stan.
I was looking through my spells. I was gonna
so
give
as
Stan.
soon as soon as I pop in, I get hit with those.
Yeah, you get hit with
Okay,
these.
before I get tagged in, I'm gonna cast Lay on Hands on myself really quick. I'm healing up a little bit. So
As you attempt to cast Lay on Hands on yourself, you feel no effect because the magical barrier is nullifying.
oh damn. Fuck that.
I just Stan just before he had been tagged in, he didn't realize whose turn it was. He had been filing his little nails, and like as he came in, he was still filing his nails and didn't see the orbs coming out and the spirits coming at him. So he just got knocked over, sadly.
Oh, so now you're prone, and you still have an action though. I'm still giving you an action,
Oh, okay.
or like a movement or whatever.
Okay. So let's see. He's gonna get up.
Okay,
It's okay.
I guess that's your action.
That's it.
And
That's it. Yeah,
And
he's
as
gonna
you
get up.
get up, Candy Cane is I guess knee to face with you as he is a large, imposing man, and he bends over and latches his hand around your throat and raises you into the air, hovering you like at his eye level, tightening his grip, and he brings your face close to him and he says, "Rest in peace."
Oh, jeez.
As he raises your body above the ground and lets go at the max of his height and slams you into the ground. And this is going to cause. Ooh, hold on. I gotta get the big dice for this one.
No.
15 damage.
oh god.
Stan is
Oh,
clutching
wait,
his
hold on,
gut.
I forgot. And as you slam it to the ground, these dark spirits continue to attack you, and take an additional 6 damage at 15. So altogether 21.
Oh my god.
Dude,
That's
Stan
literally-
didn't deserve this,
All right, well,
dude.
that's like half of Stan's health.
Seeing this happen, I'm gonna draw my sword and just get ready for whenever I'm going in.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so I think I'm still prone.
Yep, you are now prone back prone on the ground.
Is he like right next to me?
Yes, he is right next to you. He has slammed you like right next to his feet.
Sweep the
Okay.
leg.
Yeah, I don't think Stan's strong enough for that.
I mean,
Maybe.
you can attempt
Man.
it. Like you can roll a d20.
Okay. Okay. Guys, here's what I'm gonna do. Stan's gonna take a fistful of sand.
God.
All right. And throw it in his eyes. And then he's gonna wait. If that's my action. Right. So no, never mind. I gotta sequence this right. All right, I'm throwing the sand.
Okay,
There you
you
go.
throw the sand. Give me a ranged attack roll.
That is a 19.
That's gonna hit. So it lands into Candy Cane's face. Give me a d4 plus your dexterity.
Okay. That is a 6.
All together. Okay, perfect. So he's going to take that 6 damage. He is now bloodied
Fuck.
as he stumbles around the ring, and he is also temporarily blinded.
Stan's gonna tag in Jahari's.
Wait.
All right.
So wait, Stan is bloodied or Candy Cane?
Candy Cane is bloodied.
Okay. And I have
Candy
no
Cane is
actions or
bloodied.
anything because he.
Yeah, because you just got tagged in on the second action. But as you were tagged in, you're going to take a D8 of damage as
Sorry.
the spirits begin to bombard you, and you take 2 damage. It is now Candy Cane's turn, and as he's stumbling around, he hears the sound of you teleport. So he's going to try to kick you with a big boot. He calls it his big candy kick. But he's going to have disadvantage on his attack because he is blinded.
Whose voice is that?
I don't know.
Nick, what are you listening to?
This podcast is my listener.
Well, he rolled a
Sorry, I clicked
14
on
with
the Stone
already
Cold
no
video, my
damage.
bad.
He rolled a 14 What are you watching?
It's Stone Cold
Stone
video.
Cold.
Yeah, my bad. I was looking at the Stone Cold video.
You're in the middle of D&D.
I'm listening to the podcast. I accidentally clicked on it. Stone Cold has a podcast, and I've been listening to it.
Oh my god.
I'm not
Later.
listening to. I'm not listening
Later.
to it during the episode. I accidentally
Okay.
clicked on it.
Okay.
He misses his big candy kick and it just kind of narrowly passes by you, and is now back to your
Candy
Harry.
Okay, so he's kicked and he's still like right next to me here.
Yep, right next to you.
Okay.
I'd shield
I-
charge him.
I don't know if I want to like actually attack him with my sword or if I want to keep the WWE thing going, but I.
Keep it going, man. If he's bloodied, I'd say just keep it going.
Okay, can I sheath my sword?
Yeah,
You know
you
what?
can shoot your sword. That isn't an action. You probably don't want to kill him, but that's also your choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna sheath my sword. And okay. So yeah, here's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, like Jake said, I'm gonna run towards him, and as I get in like within range of him, I'm gonna
You-
like.
You don't have the room to run. You were right.
Oh, I don't have. I don't. Okay, well then I guess I'll just like.
Run in
I guess
place.
I'll drop my shoulder down behind my shield and just kind of try to push his ass down. You know what I'm saying?
All right, give me a D20 for attack.
Okay.
Modifier, right?
I would assume like strength, right?
Yeah, I probably strength.
That's 19 with strength.
19. That's gonna hit, and give me like a D6 plus strength for damage.
8.
8. He's going to fall on the ground and is now unconscious.
Oh,
And you hear the voice chime over. It seems the competitor is no longer able to fight. Jahades. Would you like to finish him once and for all? And you hear the crowd going, put him down! Kill him!
Well, hold on. I don't want to kill him. I want to execute a WWE move on him, but I don't want him to die. Like,
He is already at 0 health. I will say that.
oh God.
So I'm
Well-
saying he's conscious right now. I would say any further damage may risk doing more than you may want.
no, I'm good. I'm all good to head home.
And you hear the crowd booing you. Boo! Boo! Sell out! Sell out! And with that being said, the WWEs have been defeated, and the double wide surprises are victorious! Give it up for our winners! Now, double wide surprises, please enter the winner's door and continue on to the next round. And as you, Candy Cane is teleported back to the dugout, and as he is, the same doorway that that Team Yellow entered opens up into the side of the arena wall. And you're all teleported into the arena.
What?
What?
We're all in
You
the
all were
arena.
in the dugout. Now you're in the center of the yeah. And the doorway, the winner's door has been opened in the side of the arena walls.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm gonna pick up my pillow, the shreds of my pillow. It's okay. It's okay.
Poor Koji.
I'm just shaking my head in disappointment. I guess
All
we're
right.
gonna walk. I'm
This
gonna
entire
walk,
time,
walk towards
I'm
the winner thing.
shooting a death glare at Killian.
I'm giving you a thumbs up.
I'm just shaking my head.
Damn it!
No, I have no
I'm
words.
still staring at Gendrix.
I have no words.
Scooby, I had such a good move. God damn it!
What were you gonna do?
I was gonna do the rock. I didn't know. I didn't have a good name for it picked out. I was hoping it would just come to me, but I was gonna do something along the lines of I was gonna turn the tombstone pile driver into like the rock candy pile driver and use it on Candy Cane.
Dude.
That would have been
Nice.
good. That would have been good, but unfortunately, it may have
Yeah.
killed him. May have broke his
Yeah.
neck.
Worth it.
Maybe you should have done
Alright.
it then.
So do we all walk our way into that door?
Do
Yeah,
you?
I'm walking. I'm walking.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You all
Stan
begin
limps.
to walk down
Stan limps the whole way.
Can I?
Hey, y'all
Can
still
we, like,
got a deal
stand
to
up?
hold up.
Oh
Wait,
no.
what's wrong?
He's right. We got a deal.
No,
going.
Yeah.
no, they didn't. They didn't.
Oh,
set-
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Well, you haven't got there yet. Yeah. So you all start to make your way through the winner's door. You peek back actually, and you see Ren give you all a nice little winky
I
before.
didn't look back.
Yeah. Well, somebody did.
It wasn't me.
Nope.
Stan, would you like to look back?
Yes.
And you look back and you see Ren
What?
point at you and point at the other. Jaharia's in Nadar, and she gives you
Gives me a little what?
a little wink.
Okay, gotcha.
And you all continue to walk through the winner's door as it closes behind you and through the dimly lit halls. And the further you get into these halls, you start to smell just this horrendous stench that gets
Ugh.
stronger and stronger as you begin to make your way through the halls.
Okay.
And it opens up into a room. And in this room, you see a body of an ancient man.
Oh.
And the body sits slumped on an impossibly aged stone throne, where once possibly lied this man, this normal man, is now a tangled mess of fungi, vines, and patches of rotted flesh that now lay draped like a sheet of putrid horror that grows outward into the walls surrounding it. In the center of this foul mass, you were able to make details of a face of an old man, seemingly spared of the decay around him. He looks at you with bright eyes and says, "Congratulations, double wide surprises, for moving on to round 3!
You sound awfully chipper.
Well, why wouldn't I be?
Well, I mean, it's kind of obvious.
The body.
You're a bit in a state of decay.
I never noticed, huh? Weird.
Oh, I'm sorry to point that out to you, but it just seems, you're looking pretty rough.
I feel great.
Hey man.
Okay.
It's about how you're feeling, right?
Hey, I don't feel a day over 6 million.
No, that's it.
And I guess that's where the episode ends, because I was hoping y'all would fucking ask me questions. But I guess never mind.
No.
Wait, hold on.
God damn it!
I want back. I want back.
Too bad. Y'all,
I was waiting for
Wait,
something
what?
to
How am I supposed to
happen.
know?
you have this decrepitly aged man just rotting in front
I
of
thought
you.
he was
and
gonna
you're
say
like,
something
"Oh,
else."
hey."
Yeah, I thought he was
Yeah, I
gonna
know.
talk to
I
us.
didn't realize we had to pry it out of him. Can we go back?
We can go back. God.
Who are you?
Who are you? Oh, somebody already
Who
said
are
that.
you?
Everyone together.
We all said on three. On
Weird of
three,
you
okay?
to only ask
One,
that because
one,
you didn't ask him.
two,
Yeah, go ahead.
3.
Who?
are you?
That sounded awful. Oh, weird of you to ask since you didn't ask like 20 seconds ago. Well, you may know me as the voice, but there are many who know me as. Hold on, I have to look up this name again because I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. Nyarlathotep. Insane.
Huh? Nyarlathotep?
Nyarlathotep.
Nyar Yapatap.
Roll the outro.